but we are going to solve that problem today. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is try to solve this problem of figuring out how far we are from those poles. How do we do that? We do it just like this. This is the power of 360-degree video. We can look at the bottom of this tripod, and here we have one of the legs. These are 12-inch squares. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We are 9 feet away from that pole. You could never do that with a regular picture because this is all you'll get. Now, how far are we from pole to pole? Well, we can zoom in here. We can get in really tight. Again, these are 1 foot squares. Here's the left side. It looks like it's about 6 inches when you compare it to the right edge. So you have 1, 2, 3, a half and a half, 4 feet, right? From edge to edge over here, we got 4 feet of, excuse me, from the front edges of space to get between there. You can never do that with a 2D image. Let's come all the way back here, and let's check out a couple of things here. Now, this could be all kinds of different information. This is a welcome video, and when this is done, when you click on this, you're going to hear this video right here. Here's another video, a YouTube video. Site Survey 360. This shows a complete immersive experience. Immersive technology. Request a demo today. Put on a VR headset, and boom. There you are, inside your data center. How cool is that? There is no other technology that allows you to be teleported directly into your data center from your office. Remember, this VR headset's probably sitting on your desk. We're going to have it set up so that you put on your headset and you can walk around the room and get all of the details. And we're going to go through that and figure out what those details are. You have a some type of trouble ticket you need. You can submit a ticket right from this wall right here. Look at that. This is a functional form, and it goes directly. This could be set up to go to Sienna or whoever it needs to go to. It doesn't matter. And not just one. We could have a form, multiple forms. We could have a wall of forms. Submit for orders, tickets, maintenance, whatever it is. So we can add all kinds of stuff. Now, with a 2D image, what's in this cage right here on the left-hand side? Who can you... Even this one, I can't even see what's in it. Right? But if I go up here and then just look left, now I have a solid idea of what's in here. I got the rack row number. I see it's full of space. There's all kinds of space for expansion in there. Look around. What's to the right of it? Okay. Okay, what's on top? Wow, look at that. We got all this information. This is one picture. This is one single picture. No other technology can give you this type of quality and detail and, information, data. Okay, we keep moving forward here. We can look inside this cage now. All right. This rack. It's pretty amazing. We can move up and look. Now we're looking backwards at the door. This is where we just came from. We're looking at this rack here. can come over here and walk over to the edge of the wall here, look around. Okay, there's something over here on the other side, but this rack is blocking it. So instead of walking to the wall and taking a shot that way, we just put a hotspot here, and it takes us right to the patch panel. We can zoom in, zoom out, get all kinds of information about this space right here. Look at that. Pretty amazing, isn't it? We can move back over into this space here. We look around here. We can head back to the door if we want, or we can start stepping backwards. Right? Okay, so we've shown you what types of things that you can do with videos, and moving through the space, how much information you have. You now know exactly how much space is in each one of those cabinets on the left. You know how much space is across the aisle, how far apart the expansion poles are from each other. You have so much information that you wouldn't have had before. Now let's go ahead and head over here to the Sienna. Let's check it out. Okay, so here we have a Sienna 6500. And we want some information about this. The first thing we can do is we can just click on serial number and have it pull the serial number up. And it doesn't just have to be a serial number. We get all kinds of information, whatever information. And this can all be connected to your network. This can be pulled from a share on your network internally, whatever you need. Yeah, it can pull that data for you. It can be a PDF, it can be a video, it can be a picture, it could just be text information. Let's see. Let's open the door. Oh, wow. So now we can see inside. Now we're inside of it. And this example here shows that there's multiple ways that you can handle this. Let's say, for example, you wanted information about each one of these slots, right? But you didn't want it, you want to get it all at once. You can click on that, and it could give you all the information about those slots. If you didn't want to do it that way, you could select each slot on its own and get that information. So I wanted you to see the flexibility of it, right? You can look down in here and look at the fibers, how they're laid out. Look up top. We've got the power supplies up there. I've got this fiber hanging over here. So there's all kinds of information you can glean from this one picture. We can look down. Oh, there's a link to go down lower. That's cool. Let's see. Maybe let's close this door. How do we close the door? Oh, we just click on close the door. There you go. Door's closed. We can go to the rear view if you like. We could go look at the back of this. Oh, okay, this is cool. We can go look at the PDU. What's going on up here? All right. And when we're done, we can hop back around to the front. We can zoom in down here. Look at that. Now we see what ports are. We can get as close as we need to get to, for labels. If you need to be able to read labels, we can make sure that those pictures are all in focus for that. This is 4K, and we're offering a 8K resolution package now, which I think is fantastic. You can pretty much see the hairs on an ant. We zoom in down here and get super tight on this stuff, see what's going on. And again, we can make this in a production environment. We'll make these extremely sharp and clear, so this is readable data. Remember, you're going to be sitting in your office with a VR headset on, and you're going to be looking at this information. Now look at this. Here we have one U of space right here. And up above here, we have another U. We can put placeholders here, red placeholders or something that say, available space, 1U, whatever. And that way, just from a glance, you can look at what is, how much space do you have in this rack. Here's a U right here, it looks like maybe. Zoom back out. All right. Look up. Let's go back up here, check things out. And we can see that there's 2 spaces left on each side on the PDU A side, B side. All right. So there's all kinds of things that we can do here. And if that wasn't enough, let's say, for example, you're tired of clicking on doors and opening and closing doors, but you really need to get some information. You need to be able to move around quickly. Now you can open up this panel down below and just start dragging through pictures. And let's say we want to go back we want to look at the side over here. We want to see how this is all stitched in. Okay, that's cool. Maybe we want to see the other side. There it is. Wow, how easy is that? No longer do you have to struggle. This is the backside bottom, right? We're able to look at all of this information. We can see that there's a space here. This is it looks like a U, but except it's got a patch panel inside there. Might have a U right here, right? And there's one right here between this FMT and the CMD. So you can see that having this type of data is a game changer. You no longer have to guess. I can see that between the edge of this rack and this rack is 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 feet. We've got 3 feet from here to here. All right. So if you need to put something like a wave server in there and it's a stick way out, then that might be a problem for you. So as you can see here, it sticks out quite a bit, and these batteries stick out a bit. So this is kind of a tight space right here. But with a 2D image, they probably didn't even take pictures of the batteries. So you have no idea that this is even an obstacle until it might be too late. If it's a piece of equipment that sticks out further, it could be a problem. If it needs a lot of ventilation space, it could be a problem. So this is all the things that a 360-degree panoramic can do for you. And we wanted to welcome you to Site Survey 360 and Severance Ltd. and let you know that we are ready to answer any questions that you have. We would love an opportunity to give you a demo and come out and do a site survey on your facility. We have customers like McDonald's. We are working on Taco Bell. So this does not have to be a data center. This is any place where service is required. In a restaurant environment, a piece of equipment goes down and the vendor is called to come out. Maybe they've never been there. They have no idea what they're walking into. They don't even know if the equipment that they think they have, if they actually have. So the owner or manager sends a link to this site survey to the vendor. And now the vendor has a full understanding of the entire kitchen. Is there going to be, am I going to have any trouble getting the equipment in? Where is it? Is there any, restrictions on space? What's around it? How am I going to deal with employees? All of these things that you would never be able to deal with until you were standing inside the facility. Now you don't have to worry about that ever again. You have 360-degree view of all areas, and we can make it as detailed as you want. We can, along with that, we offer a 360-degree video walkthrough, which is an amazing product, and we will be showing you a sample, a demo of a walkthrough and what you can do with a video walkthrough in 360 degrees. It's quite amazing. Wanted to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. We hope that this has sparked a lot of interest and that you can now realize how valuable a survey at this level can be for your facility. It can save you thousands of dollars in mistakes. It can save you hours, days, weeks months of delays because they now can make better decisions, more informed decisions with a higher precision of accuracy. So there is all kinds of reasons why your survey should be done by Site Survey 360 and Severance Ltd. We want to wish you a fantastic day. Thank you for coming. And as always, God bless you and God bless the United States of America.